Hey guys, back with another one. Back with another one. Keita's Life, you are the first one into the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jasmine, you're the second. And why is oh god, I'm on the wrong computer. Hold on one second, guys. Cause I can barely see the literature and I forgot to get on my other computer. I don't know why this one doesn't work well with my setup, but just give me a second. I was trying to focus on just getting here and being on time, and this is how we got all messed up. But anyways, I can still talk while I open up my new open up my computer, the other computer, so we can get started. As you guys can see, Chrisean Rock is back in the gym. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button on the way in. We just started this live, so no one has missed anything. I'm just trying to set up. I'm on the wrong computer set. This is my editing setup that I'm using right now, and I do not live stream on here. So we're gonna definitely switch these out. But I'm wondering, and I'm quite sure you guys have a lot of questions for me, and a lot of questions to ask Chrisean Rock. One being, is Chrisean Rock, um, you know, no, I won't say. I'll say it in this order. Is Blueface in Baltimore with Chrisean Rock while she's at the gym taking care of Junior? You have to start questioning, was Chrisean Rock lying about that? She was saying that when she was at the gym, not when she was in California and she left him at his house, but when she was at the gym and he was coming to Baltimore. Remember, he's on probation. So when you leave out of state, you have to get permission. So when she got mad at him, she had made a threat pretty much saying that she could get him jammed up because he's not supposed to leave out the state without getting permission. Okay? We don't know how true that is, but I'm quite sure um if that is in fact his son, let's say plain devil's advocate, and they're having a fun time in Miami, he also went to see his son as well. Now, we all know she has to be at the gym. Can y'all hear me? Oh, man. All right, I got to do this. Stream. Put a Y in the chat if you all heard anything that I said, because this is getting crazy now. If I have to say this again, I might log off. Bete. If anybody heard a word that I said, put a Y. No, oh, Lord. Who in the hell left the gate open? Oh, my God. I've been for 11 minutes trying to get this right. I try to come on this son of a boop and be early, tardy for the party, and I'm talking for 11, almost 12 minutes, thinking y'all can hear me, and then I got to say this over again. Bete. You said heard you too. I went out and back in. The ads have sound before. No. Now, yes. Now you can hear me. Okay, let's start over again. I will put timestamps, and this sucks, but I will be putting timestamps on this video. Okay, so getting into it, I'm not sure where exactly ChriseanRock is at. And this is so sad. We had to start at the because people that are gonna do the replay, they're gonna be in here and they're gonna be like, what's going on? We don't hear any sound. So I hope that they have sense enough to know that there's timestamps. And they go to the timestamps. But anyways, I just hate when my lives are messed up like this. But wherever ChriseanRock is at, she doesn't seem to be at her gym that she spars in. Okay. I put in the title, ChriseanRock is back home, because I don't really watch ChriseanRock's content. It only has been interesting to a lot of us now that she's been messing with Blueface in Miami. However, let me just say this to you. We got to stop assuming that Blueface is creeping and geeking and sneaking with ChriseanRock, and he probably doesn't want Neveah to see him, which we know that he doesn't care about Neveah seeing him, because if that was the case, he wouldn't have stayed even out 1 or 2 days away from Neveah. 4 pictures to be taken of him with ChriseanRock. But let me just say this to you, and I'm going to say both because I don't need anyone correcting me, because it does need to be studied how some people have this, because you watch these entities on social media, you think you know all of their business. So I don't want to have to be corrected. So I'm going to say this from the gate. Blueface is currently either on probation or parole, and he'll be off soon. Okay. Let me just say this. I think the reason why Blueface is hiding, and I'm sorry, guys, because everyone that was in the chat at the beginning of this live, I did speak to you, but it was on mute. So I will go through the list and I will speak to everyone in a second. However, I'm going to just say what's on the top of my head before I forget it. If probation or parole, which one he's on, it don't matter which one he's on. The rule still applies for both. If you're on probation or if you are on parole and you don't get permission to leave out the state, and usually somebody like Blueface would have to use going into see his officer, parole, probation officer, whoever he is, and getting permission for work, because if he doesn't, he can get violated for parole or probation, and they can terminate it and send him back to jail. I know this because I was on probation for 2 years. That I was going to either do 2 years, but I got lucky and I only got 2 years probation. Thank the Lord. But honey, let me tell you something. Parole or probation, I don't care if you got a month of parole or probation. I'm just saying for an example. That is time on layaway. So that means anything you do in between the time that you're on probation or parole, you can go back. So that's why just to pull this all together, when Chrisean Rock got mad at him at the beginning of June or July or whatever, and she said that he had been flying out there helping her out with Junior as far as watching him while she went sparring, for her fight that's coming up in August. She said he can get himself in trouble because she could tell his PO that he's been coming out to Baltimore without permission. And she brought that up out of anger. Of course, she probably would never do that to him. But she brought it up. She put it out there. So what I'm saying is Blueface at the present time, if she's still in Miami, of course she's sparring right now. So when Monday came, all play was over and she's back to, at least doing her sparring so that, it's not like she's playing with Blueface and not getting ready for her fight in August. Because her fight is in August on the 8th, which is not that far, So I'm wondering, as we speak, is Blueface with his son? Now, a lot of you are going to say it's not his son. I don't know whose son it is. But as far as it stands, until there is a DNA test done and it either comes out of Chrisean Rock's mouth and she's saying it's his father, and Blueface is starting to give me, I'm starting to give Blueface the side eye. I'm going to believe that girl, that's her baby's father. But I'm also going to wonder what is going to come from them inviting each other to different functions. Because last Saturday or Friday, Blueface was the person who invited her on that boat cruise. Chrisean Rock got mad again and she told everybody, I was there because I was invited. Then when Blueface retaliated back on her, he's so stupid, he confirmed it. She was only there to see me. Put a Y in the chat if you heard him when he said it, when he was inside of his studio talking on live on Kit. He said Chrisean was only there to see me. She wasn't there to see no Dean and AB. She was there to see me. And that, but she already confirmed she was only there and they were together all that time that we were looking at them on the boat. They were together the whole time. They just came on the boat separately. And they actually left together. So Chrisean Rock lied that she left with that light-skinned cute dude that she was talking with. That's all part of the camera show. Okay. And then Chrisean Rock has something that was already planned, because she even said it herself. Well, I'm going to be doing a lot of commentary, recording my trips that I'm going on, and I'm going to be recording it. And Miami was one of the places that she was coming back to, and she recorded everything that went on. And I'm quite sure that other places that Chrisean Rock is going to be going in the future, the near future, Blueface will be cited there too. Because right now, Chrisean Rock is ahead of the game financially with the money that she can afford to be the big spender and pay for everybody to go on vacation with her to have a good time. And I'm quite sure she's going to make sure that if Blueface wants to come, she's going to make sure that he's there. And she's probably going to pay for, in my opinion, for him to be there. I'm not saying that he's not, flipping the bill too on some of the trips that she's planned to go on. But, Chrisean Rock allegedly said she got paid, over $1 million or $1 million for the last fight that she got. I don't know how true it is. I'm not My bag. I'm sorry. You see that sweatsuit she got on? Yes or no? I'm waiting so we can proceed. Can you see it? Do you see the sweatsuit that she got on? Okay. This is at the club. It must have been last night. Somebody was saying when I put this video up, it was old. No, you're old. You need to be studied. Stop acting like you know Chrisean Rock to the point that you can look at something and swear up and down that it is old. Okay, well, you can hear now. So I'm saying to you, stop looking up and down and stop acting like you can look at something and swear up and down whether it's old or not. This is Chrisean Rock at that club last night with Slowski, Scribbleface, manhandling him at the club. Okay? And this is not old. I love looking at that over and over again. And then if you go to Blue Rock TV, he got it. Okay? And then the Asian lady who she's been hanging out with, she had it in her IG story. Now I should have, I don't know what just happened. You got to be kidding me. Can y'all hear me? This is crazy. Can y'all hear me? I apologize, guys. My computer had overheated and it shut down. I just had to turn the fan on. I didn't even realize I didn't turn the fan on. Everything that could have went wrong today went wrong in this video. Ooh, cha. So, anyways, yes, she was in the club. And so when you look at her friend, the Asian girl, in this picture, which I really wish that I would have screenshotted her story. I don't know why the story got taken down, because it wasn't, by the time I would have went live, it wouldn't have expired yet. Oh, here's a picture of it here. So it's gray. And here is the sweatsuit she had on. It said 15 hours ago. You know how she likes to wear like little sweatsuits, but the sweat shirt has to be like showing her belly. Okay, that is the hoodie sweatsuit. I said it's either like a light blue, baby blue, or gray. Okay, that is the sweatsuit she had on at the club. So it's like, give it up with this. That ain't Chrisean. All that off the wall crap. Now, did you guys see the video I just showed you when she was pulling on Blueface in the club? Because we've been having a lot of technical difficulties. So I'm just wondering. Speak to me. Tell me something. Let me know something. Y'all be taking too long to respond. Ooh, child. Okay, yes, you seen it. Okay, same outfit at the club as a rag. Yes, that I saw the video. Okay, thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. To all the ones that responded. Thank you. His arms flattened around. She was manhandling him. But no, I want y'all to see here these comments. I want to, and I hope if y'all are in here, some of you that was chiming in, because sometimes what happens is people be so bored, they will chime in on something that somebody else started in the comment section, and I just purposely will leave it up. But you'll chime in just to belong to something and don't have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know if you'll be able to see these comments, but let me see if I can share this. Share. You might not. I'll read them anyways. Let me see where they're at. I may have deleted them. It says, are they shooting for Zeus? Now, that's questionable, because I'm even asking that question. All right, where's it at? Where are they at? I may have deleted them. I hope I didn't, though, because I was so pissed. Well, somebody said it's AI. People need to stop recording him when he's cheated. Let him cheat in peace. Wow. Her fans say defending her blindly. She's putting her hands on him right here. No, that's not who I'm talking about. Somebody says she's drunk. He said already, I gotta go home. Look at somebody just put, he said he's already, wait a minute, he said already, I gotta go home. So just because they saw her doing that, they just want to put, that's like, to me, like planting seeds. Somebody, all right, here it is. Here are the comments. They're just talking. Fake. Somebody said fake. They are not fighting, and then they are not drinking. Nah, they're not playing. That's what they do, and all they did, drink, smoke, and fight. And somebody said, to me, which is normal, kick his, at. Oh, here, this is what pissed me off. This is an old picture from 2023. They were there before, but it was 2023. Nabu yesterday. I'm so glad whoever shot out to Friend V87. these rockheads stay telling lies, trying to tell you. Then somebody said fake. So I don't call anybody rock tards, but I see sometime how people do call some of them rock tards. Because where did you get that this was from 2023? And the girl in this post got the same sweatsuit on right here 15 hours ago. The one with the hoodie on it. It's a very thin sweatsuit, not like a thick one, a cotton thick one. And what I was trying to show you on the Orientals page, she had in her story the club last night with the glass, a lot of glass in it, like where they was at, like where Chrisean Rock and Blueface was at. Looks like the banister was glass, and she was in the club. And they was sitting down, her and the black girl that Chrisean Rock was hanging out with, that I thought they had a fallout with because I didn't see her for a while. They had the little girl. That chick was with them. They was in that same club, and the Asian lady had it up on her stories. And I'm not crazy, okay? So don't play with me. And let me just double check, because maybe she still does have it up on her stories. But I just need to maybe refresh. But, I do my due diligence, boo. Here it is right here. That's what I'm talking about. 15 hours ago. That's the club. Right here. And I'm going to show you. Hold on. That's obviously before the club. Okay, so boom. Here it is here. It says we're here living this thing called life. I know that's right. They were in the club, so I'm gonna let you play it. I'm gonna play it. That's the girl that I thought she had to fall out with, and now they're back friends again. They're at the club. That's the club last night, 15 hours ago. And that is the glass. Let me pause it first. That is the glass, because you see the Asian chick leaning over it. The glass, it looks like glass and brass. Or, I mean, not brass. It looks like glass and chrome. Must be throughout that whole Miami club. Like the banisters are all, you know what I'm saying? They're all glass and chrome. And that's how you can see like the lounge downstairs through the glass. That's where they were at. And now thinking this looks like a bar if you look straight ahead with a yellow lights at straight ahead. They could have been on that other side where she's facing, on the other side. But she was in that club with Blueface. I don't care what you say. Ain't no from 2023. I don't care what you say. And matter of fact, I want to click because I don't think this is. It might be the other girls. Came from the other girls' page. This here, yeah. And this is her friend. Let me see if it's in her story. What she got in her story? Same thing. So that's AI too. That's AI too. That's AI too. That's AI too. Okay. And this is when I think when they went to what is it called? Catalina. This could be when they went to Catalina. I don't know. Yep, this is when they went to Catalina. July 7th. Remember when Blueface came up missing on the 4th of July and he was in Catalina? Well, this is Catalina. She's showing everything that they did. See, even what we see, even when Chrisean Rock's having a nice time, I would love to go to Catalina myself. It looks pretty there. But even when we see Chrisean calling what we think is a good time, oh, Chrisean Rock is really having a good time. We don't see the whole good time. We don't see like how good she's really eating. I mean, we know how she eats. No, I'm joking. Let me leave her alone. She gets her eat on. But and she's sloppy. She's sloppy with her eating, but hey, she's doing her own thing. And she's having a good time, living her life. It's called lifing. But this is picture in July 7th. I don't know what this is now. That's some other stuff here going on. No, this is old. So what's new here is July, this is July 12th. So this is and this is she was with Chrisean Rock then too. What was that, last week? When she was in Miami. Definitely in Miami. Or California, whatever. Let me not say Miami. I'm saying I'm getting a mix up now. California. Oops. I meant to say California that time. She was in California here for sure. And she stayed for about a good 10 days. So they was in California, matter of fact, on that cruise. And that's something different. I'm not getting into it. But yeah. Let's see if Blue Rock TV got some. Oh, okay. Look at it. You seen it here first, even though it was on Blue Rock TV. That ain't Blueface. If that ain't Chrisean Rock with the gray sweat hoodie on, that ain't a Von Dutch sweatsuit. Am I lying? Y'all better pay attention. I've been your age. You ain't never been mine. This came out 51 minutes ago. But it's AI. And shout out to Blue Rock TV. But if you guys been living under a rock, Chrisean Rock is friends with Blue Rock TV. So I'm just going to say, in my opinion, allegedly, these pictures are not being, nobody's getting busted. Nobody's nothing. These pictures are being planted there on purpose. Who knows? Blue Rock TV might be getting these pictures from the source. Because number one, it's only but so many people in the circle. If they're putting these pictures out there, which the circle's not, it's process of elimination. So we have to use sense. You understand what I'm saying to y'all? We have to use discernment and common sense. These pictures are given to the reporters that Chrisean Rock's cool with. That hey, take these, do your thing. She don't like Neveah. She don't owe no allegiance to Neveah. Blueface got her pregnant and don't owe her no allegiance. Look at how he's doing her. They say everything is AI when it's not. We already know that. So before anybody ever tells me in my comment section that something is from 3 years ago, just know when you put something stupid like that in my comment section, you might get blocked. And it's not that I don't want you to be able to, have freedom of speech. I just don't want you being retarded and trying to plant seeds in my comment section because low key you just don't like me and you just want to cause conflict for me and my channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do my due diligence and use my common sense and mess up my credibility, because that's what you're doing when you do that. You're messing up my credibility. And when you start to mess with my credibility, that's messing with my brand, what I stand for this channel. People don't want to tune in to a channel holder that people are character assassinating, and people start to believe it, and they can't take my word for nothing because it's all around social media, like the pandemic happened. It's everywhere that my sources are not liable. So we can't do that. I have to eliminate the problem. So if you get on my channel thinking I'm putting up fake news for people that don't understand what I'm trying to say, you're getting blocked. I'm a very nice person. I try to acknowledge everybody. Like right now, I'm talking a mile a minute. Yes, I am. But I acknowledge everybody that's in this chat like there's only 1 or 2 people in here. It could be 500 people in here, and I try to acknowledge every comment. Because if it wasn't for you making me who I am, I wouldn't be nothing. So I acknowledge that. And I respect that. And I'm not going to get on a live just for content and lie to my audience. That's not how I get down. I'd rather not go live if I don't have any content to content. We know Chrisean Blue and her fans are the liars, right? And she's going to say, yeah, you right. Let me see. It says, y'all know he gonna use every psychological. Yeah. Oh, somebody didn't proofread. It says, he gonna say it's doing this to get money from Rock. He's gonna say you not bringing in no money to help get new house. I gotta go get it. Yeah, behind closed doors, the pillow talk is definitely being talked with Blueface. That's what he has to do. He's saying definitely that to Neveah. It says, my kids taught me not to use that word. It's verified slur, respectfully. Use what word? I don't even know what word you're talking about. It says they forever cheating. Blueface becomes Jonathan Porter when he's with the girl he loves. People don't like it. Yep. He becomes Jonathan Porter, the person ChriseanRock knows, not that fronting and popping it for the views and to get, you know what I'm saying, clip farmed and all the other stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if Chrisean was trying to get pregnant. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens and she finds out, say, after she has that fight, because she's not having luck with that. And I think she really should be protecting herself right around this time, not getting pregnant, because on August 8th, she's having a fight. And you don't need to be putting that child at risk. Now, you might say she don't need to be getting pregnant. That's not my decision for Chrisean. That's Chrisean and Blueface's decision for them in their life. I'm a commentator, but that's not my concern or decision to make whether they should protect themselves or not. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, if she is having unprotected sex with him, the chances are you're going to get pregnant, and you could get pregnant right around the time that you are about to have a fight. I know her boxer is definitely going through it because he's worried about that happening too. I forgot about Neveah. She probably sad, crying, laid up. Oh, talking about that. Let's check up on her. Let's check up on her. I don't think she's on here. I think she put up something earlier today, and then that's the last we seen of her. Of course, somebody trolled and said they had saw her. I mean, reached out to her, which we know that that's not the truth. But that's just a grand illusion of fans. She put this out 7 hours ago. She says pregnancy sleep isn't really sleep. It's rolling from side to side, hugging 5 pillows, trying to breathe while your baby starts their midnight gymnastic routine. She only puts she gets really active either two times that she gets really active. When she's trying to rub it in people's face, nah 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 boo boo. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. That or when he's gone, like when he left on the 4th of July, didn't come back to the July 8th. He left, told her he was coming back on the 4th so they could do fireworks, never came back to 4 days later. She likes to rub it in when she thinks that they're doing okay again. And she likes to also make you think that nothing's going on with her. When he's doing what he's doing, like here. Look at this. Blueface working overtime from return ice to piggyback rides in Miami. Let me see if he got anything else up that I might be missing. Cause let me tell you something. Oop. Did y'all see that? Oh, you know what? I didn't even peep. I didn't even peep this. She's holding her chain that everyone thought she was lying about. In one of my videos, I think I put it, could have been in my head and I didn't write it down on the little caption. Is he going to give her back her chain? She got her chain back. Everyone thought she was lying about the chain. That's her chain. Remember she used to wear it wrapped around her wrist. I bet you she'll keep that chain around her neck now that she got it back. You see her holding it? It's not on Blueface no more. Look at his eyes, guys. What does that tell you? And guess what else? Yeah, I'm going there. I don't give a damn. You're bad. You know how I get down over here. So listen. All right, let me see if he has any more before I show y'all something. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. Caught in the background, live proves Blueface is still in Miami with Chrisean. This is an hour ago. It says caught in the background, live. It says caught in the background, live stream proves Blueface is still in Miami with Chrisean. Remember? And so what did I say in the title? Because at first when I made the title, I'll switch it up, but I was saying, is Blueface home with Chrisean taking care of Junior? You see him? Do you see him? That's little Junior. Look like little Junior with him. But anyways, because I can't see it all that well, but that arrow's not pointing there because they're thinking that that's Blueface. They know for sure Blue Rock TV knows it. And shout out to him. There's the other picture here from an hour ago. You can't really see how red his eyes are in this picture here, though. you can see it better in this one here. You see his eyes in that one? She got her chain back. You see her holding the chain, guys, around her neck, because everyone thought she was lying. But if you look at this, let me show you this. I'm all over the place. I know y'all are like, man, girl, you still got stuff to show us. If you look at this, which one is it? Is it this one? No. And they all got the blue Scullies on and the blue goggles. You know that's representing blue. You know that was Chrisean Rock's idea. All right, let me look on her story again because I want to show you guys before I lose my frame of thought. Oh, the picture must have expired. Instead of hating, just ask if you can hang with us. Girl, bye. She put that 34 minutes ago. So let me look on Kick and let's see if, because I'm being sarcastic because I doubt it very much that I doubt it very much that Blueface is live.
Horrendous.
But
So you have to play cool music.
He's probably not gonna go live. He's gonna go live and play. Matter of fact, let me look. See, we're not gonna see any angles of Blueface in this gym, even though he's in this gym, because it's not meant for us to see it. The people are not just going in these places that Chrisean Rock's at and just, oh, we see Blueface. No, that's not what's happening. These pictures are being planted. People are getting permission to use these pictures. Okay, you feel what I'm saying to you guys? They're getting permission to use these pictures. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button. Hit the like button. Welcome to everyone that's in. And also, make sure you subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on option all, because I will be recording the fight on August 8th. It is free. If you come over here, you'll be seeing the fight, the Chrisean Rock fight, whoever she's fighting. I did it the last time, but I have to do it the correct way this time so we're able to see her when she fights. But we got it all set up. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to say it again. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so on August 8th, which is in less than 2 weeks, you can see the fight over here. I will pay for the fight, and we will be recording Chrisean Rock's fight, which will be on August 8th, next month. This month is over in 3 days, 28, 29, 30, 4 days. I think it's 31 days in this month. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days she'll be fighting. And some of you might just ran across my channel for the first time now. And if you subscribe to the channel before you leave, you put on notifications, you'll get the notification when the fight happens. So make sure that it's on you if you don't. It ain't gonna hurt me. But yeah, we're gonna be recording that fight like we did the last one. I did the last fight she had. We recorded that. Yep. He's telling her it's all about the money for sure. You already know that. And that's why she's not probably taking it as bad, as she could be, because he's telling her something totally different. Making it seem like, baby, we trying to get to this bag. Yep. Let you sit back and take care of my baby in your stomach so we can have money. She needs to stop watching these lies if she's going to stay with this dude until at least she has the baby. Well, and you know what's so crazy? She's not stupid because even if he is telling her, I'm doing this, this is business, and we got to understand that last person I was with was Chrisean Rock. There's a lot of deals that we have to do together to make money, and we have to coexist so I can get to the bag and be able to take care of you and my family. She also should understand you're talking to someone who, okay, fine, go do that, but you shouldn't be having sex with that person. She knows that they're having sex. Come on. That's where the problem comes in. Is that he just don't know how to if he's lying to her, we know he's having sex with her. If it was about business, and he wasn't that kind of a dude that slept around with anybody, then she probably wouldn't have a problem with it. But he is that kind of dude. So, she can't trust him. So I really don't know what to say about it, to be quite honest with you. But it's not looking good for Nevaeh. I think she's gonna end up getting the short end of the stick, to be honest with you. Since Nevaeh is gonna jump on a how high because she loves money. She already showed that it's sad, yeah. It says every time Blueface subs are down, he finds Chrisean. Yep. It ain't no lives because he's with Chrisean. Yep, he uses reverse psychology on her all the time and she falls for it. Yep. He fights and her fight is September 19th. Let me look it up. I thought it was the 8th. Whatever day it is, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Period. Chrisean, I could be wrong, is when? Let me look it up. It's not that I don't believe you. I just need to look it up. Well, all right, so I'll look it up later. I don't know. We had got August 18th. So still make you sure you subscribe to the channel, because if some of these people that come to my channel and you just saw it for the first time, if you don't, then you're gonna miss it. Chrisean is stupid and crazy. Blueface bad for her. People act like Chrisean ain't fertile. She said she had multiple, right. Retard isn't appropriate. I tried to defend it before, but was corrected. Respectfully, sharing is a flex or unity. Just saying. If Rock does get pregnant now, she may do the right thing. That's pregnancy. I don't know. Even if she gets pregnant, Nevaeh is not going nowhere. So I'm gonna let you know that right now. So it doesn't matter if she gets pregnant or not. He's just gonna have two chicks pregnant, and it's just not gonna be a good look. It really isn't. I don't really think that he should be out here having kids. Um, I don't know. I don't know what he should be doing, to be honest with you. But if you like it, I love it. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button. I haven't said it because there's so much information that I wanted to share with you guys, and then we had a rocky start. Anybody that's just now coming in and it's an hour and 10 minutes, I will put a timestamp on where the live stream starts, because we had a rocky start, guys. And I thought that I was talking to you for a good 15 minutes. and you guys couldn't hear anything. Then we had some technical difficulties. So I will put a timestamp. Hopefully, you guys are paying attention for the people who did not hear the information at the beginning of the live so that you can know where the video starts. And hopefully when it uploads, I can just edit that mute part out so you won't need to worry about a timestamp. But yeah, I can't believe he's still with her in Miami, but yeah, according to Blue Rock TV, he's still in Miami with her. But he at the same time, I can't believe that he's still in Miami with her because she's probably saying, "You're gonna spend time with your son, watch your son while I spar," because obviously the Asian lady's not watching him. Obviously, and the reason why I say that is because if she was watching him, then she wouldn't be present for us to see her. She would be watching a toddler while Chrisean Rock was handling her business. She seems to be free as a bird doing her own thing. And let me see, did I pull up, I did record a little bit of let me see if I still have it. Cause I be deleting stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on. If I still have it. And Karlissa, oh my God. Karlissa is not well. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna pull up. No, I don't want to pull her up. She's kind of boring though. Let me see. I need to start bookmarking some of the stuff that I be wanting you all to see. Cause there's a few things that I've been peeping that's been going on, and I'm just like, what? All right, let me just see if I had bookmarked it. Hold on, guys. Make sure as y'all come in, y'all hitting that like button. That's all I asked for. Oh, I want to bring this up. This is a little off topic, but this is how you know people be hating and they just want to keep things going. I'm going to show you right now. Okay, here we go. I got to show you this. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff to show y'all. Y'all probably like, this girl got too much stuff to show us. Yeah, I do. Ain't nothing wrong with having too much stuff to show y'all. Because every day is not going to be a live stream. And some of his lives be boring anyways. So. Okay, this is Quell. Do you guys know who Quell is? Quell is the person that came into the picture through Chrisean Rock's sister, Chastity. And he knows Chastity because he was friends with Chastity's baby's father, who got unalived for pulling out a Pum Pum at the gas station. He was going through some issues in his relationship with Chastity, and he believed that Chastity was the one that got him set up to be Pum Pum. They're going around saying that Quell has something to do with Ronnie Doe's unaliving. They're also trying to say that Chrisean Rock had paid this gentleman and who else? And her brother or something to do it. Crazy. Now you know Chrisean Rock would not have her brother getting down on something like that for no money. And he got a whole career going on. He's a what is it, a D1 football player. He got a life ahead of himself. Why would she even put him in that situation? But detectives had contacted him, and he's letting us listen to the phone call them asking him to come in for questioning. So listen up to this. Listen up.
I'm well, thank you.
Hopefully Quell will come into the live. He might see me live now, this dude right here. And he'll come into, if he comes into the live, I'll let him come up on my platform, because I let him come up on my platform a couple of times when I was doing Chrisean Rock content. I ain't heard from him in about a year. But yeah, this is Quell. He's from Baltimore too, this dude that's on this screen right here.
Mr. Jones, I'm calling because I wanted to see if you were willing to talk to me about an investigation in reference to 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 homicide.
It's nothing I really know about 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 homicide, sir. Like, I don't know the internet and all that, the way they take it, and from trolling and bothering people, but it's really nothing. Like, honestly, it's really nothing that I really know about. Nothing. Like, I don't.
You're not under any obligation to come to speak to me. Again, you kind of look. I'm going to keep it real with you. Like, all the internet stuff, like your YouTube channel and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that's really why I'm reaching out to you. Okay. As you know, there's a lot of stuff.
You're bluffing ass, boy. You're bluffing ass. Bluffing on Insta. Stop bluffing, bro. Like you try to drop a location for me. Stop capping, my nigga. We did all that in the DM, man. I ain't drop no location or none of that, bro. Nigga I'm not leaving the trenches without no motherfucking 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, boy. They pulled over by every police car passed, nigga. You better run my
I
motherfucking
agree,
name
Regina.
for real. Niggas be geeking. I don't give a fuck
Hey,
about your...
Ruby.
Bro, if I come out 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, I'm not even gonna know what bot to turn on, cuz that shit all counted out, man. Fuck out of here, boy. Chill out, Ronnie. Chill out. Chill out. You see, them other people don't even play with me, bro. They don't even mention my name. They don't play with me, bro. They don't play with me, bro.
It says on there that statement was on December 24th. And I don't know how they're trying to link him to the unaliving of Ronnie Doe, aka Chrisean Rock's ex-boyfriend, who everyone keeps saying is the father of Chrisean Rock's baby. I don't know how he's being linked to that, but they were going back and forth, arguing with each other. And like I tell you, every time stuff happens on the internet, these stupid gangsters be on the internet, putting it on the internet. This is where police do their investigations. 9 times out of 10, a lot of unsolved mysteries and murks and unalivings, same thing. They get solved on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to really watch what you be saying, because it can bite you in the butt. It really can. So I don't know what's up with that situation with them contacting Quell like that, but it's not looking too good if they're contacting him. And it's so funny how they're trying to act like they're being cool with him. Because they'll usually call you and act like you don't have to come nowhere, and then they come get you with a warrant, and then they make you go in for questioning. So I don't know. And they've had time enough to build up a case to the point where they have some sort of reasoning to question him. So I don't know if he's telling. I mean, he ain't gonna obviously tell you in a 2-minute video, but I don't know, even in that 2-minute video, if he's even telling even remotely any of the truth. You know what I'm saying? To why they contacted him. What does he know? Why would they just randomly just call him? 3 chicks pregnant because rela. BB claiming her pregnant. Oh, Lord Jesus. Let me look up BB. You said she claims she's pregnant. When did she claim this? Because BB keeps up a lot of her posts. Let me look BB up now. Oh, wait a minute. I got to show y'all something else. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Hit the like button. So this is Photoshop too, I guess. I don't know. It says Blueface and Chrisean spotted on Ocean Drive in Miami. I'm not putting, I ain't putting the music on because I'm not editing anything if I don't have to. That's a sneaker. You see the yellow sneaker? Wait a minute. I mean, is that him right there? Look like a yellow sneaker getting out the. I'm going to try to pause it. Hold on. People are looking because it's Blueface. They ain't looking just because some black people are getting out the car. What are they trying to say? It's him in the window, like near the window in the store? I can't see nothing. Oh, I see the orange sneaker because he got different color sneakers on. Let me see something. This came out 19 minutes ago. So let me see. Yeah, this is not a coincidence. People are handing over these wait a minute. Chrisean shots Blueface name at the gym. Is he still there? Hold on. Oh my God. I didn't hear it. Oh my God. What? Oh my God. That didn't sound like his name to me. So that's photoshopped. It's even photoshopped his hand with the watch in Petey's car. They just photoshopping everybody's page. First they tried to say it was Petey. I thought it was too. But then I said, no, Petey just walked by. Can't be Petey. I don't know, guys. Got to get it together. Stream in gym 2 p.m. And she's blued out. Look at it. If that ain't letting you look at all that blue she got in that photo. If that's not letting you know he's mine, you may have had him once, Neveah, but I got him all the time. I'm not saying that they're back together, but I will say, she said no job, no joke 1 hour ago. Sneaky link edition, 10 p.m. That's tonight. But I will say that she's not going nowhere. That is for sure. She's not going nowhere. One thing we know for sure is that they're all watching Chrisean. I ain't nobody's alibi. Jaden, yeah, I seen that when she said that. I didn't put it up because I didn't even feel like even going with it. She said, it says, I ain't nobody's alibi. Jaden Alexis destroys Karlissa's cover up over Chrisean and Blueface Miami link up. I saw that myself in her IG story. Yep. And this is exactly what she put out there yesterday, too. This right here. You see this? It says, what false news is being spreaded, but I ain't nobody's alibi. Be so for real. And then it showed all the photos of Blueface and Chrisean Rock. All the photos that we seen. I guess Karlissa was sending to Jaden or whatever, and I guess Karlissa was trying to get Jaden a lie, saying that Blueface was with her, with Jaden. Karlissa was trying to say, Jaden, say that Blueface was with you. And she said, I'm not gonna be nobody's alibi. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I was hoping around the time we went live that he would, do a live stream, and he might go live a little later. But it doesn't seem like he's doing that now. He's with Chrisean Rock. He acting like he don't know nobody. That's what it seems like to me. But yeah, he's definitely dealing with Chrisean Rock. And people are gonna also run with because they're under the same management. That don't mean nothing either. That don't mean nothing either. This is old. And and I'm gonna tell you something too. Hold on. And whoever gave this to Blue Rock TTV, they gave it to him. They gave him the video and the footage. That's Blueface right there. All right, that's enough of that. But let me just say this to you guys so we can make this clear. Blueface is not hiding because of Neveah. He's hiding because he is on probation. And I can promise you he didn't ask his probation officer, can I go leave out the state to go be with my baby's mama? And if it's not his baby's mother, his girlfriend or his friend, to go see his friend. Because 9 times out of 10, if he's not going out of business, if he's not going out of state for work, they're going to say no. Now, they could be in Miami for business. Something for Zeus. And maybe Neveah does know about it. But whether she knows or not, he's definitely messing with Chrisean Rock. And if he's doing business and they're under the same management, why are you still around her, though, is the question. Why are you with her friends and family? Even if you came there by yourself, say for an example, why are you still in her presence? Why are you taking pictures with her family? That's what people have to ask. Nobody's asking that. He's around her because he wants to be around her. He's around her because there's something still there. And whether people want to see it for that or not, is on them. And there's somebody, all right, Rela, this is what I want to show you if I can find it, because I need to start. I need to start bookmarking, but I might have to look for it. I gotta look for it. I hope that I put it in watch later. Watch for later. I didn't actually look at the video. Let me delete this out of here. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button. Thank ya. Yeah, well, he probably gonna get his subs up now. With all this mess going on, honey. So what do you guys think about this? Shout out to Sean all right, let me get to all right. Hold on 1 second, guys. What is your opinion on this? Shout out to Sean Davey Way. Now we can look at some video.
Part of this first, because we do have a decent amount to cover with it, and we're definitely still going to make it to Nolan. That's why I'm jumping on like this, because I want to get through the Chrisean stuff and then get into Nolan, because I want to get into what's been going on with that, because it's been a super sad situation. So without holding you any further, let's jump right into this. I want to say hi to y'all because I love y'all. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Miss T. I'm a moderator. Hi, Brittany. Hi. And hi.
For real.
The T-shirt. That's all about the T.
He's getting help. What are you talking about? He's in therapy. I just don't document it on live or split my baby like that. Like, God getting on my nerves with that part. And
oh, I heard when
like,
you said that.
Not like that, but y'all know how many times CPS had to come in and close the case because I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. That's the other thing, bro. Like, what the heck? I'm not hard to find. Yeah, for real. But y'all keep like planting those weird seeds, sending people to me. All I'm gonna do is just write y'all information down and press charges, because when y'all falsely report me, yeah, it's dumb. Everybody, from now on, I will be staying away from stuff like that. And then
yeah. So Chrisean states that the people that be saying Save Junior, all of this, that CPS has been called to where she is multiple times.
Let me just say this to you respectfully. Shout out to Sean Davey Way. However, I just want to make this clear to you. I'm not a page like this. I don't get up every morning and when I live stream, I'm on here and my whole topic is ChriseanRock in a negative way, trying to take her down, trying to get her locked up, trying to get CPS after her, trying to say that, you know, 𝗪𝗓𝗔𝗧 got all these ailments and he's suffering so bad and she's got him in the closet somewhere. I don't do content like that. I respect everybody's platform, what they offer on their platforms, but just because that's how he presents his content and that's what he chooses to talk about, I have no qualms with it. I have no say over it. I'm not here to judge anything that he's saying. I'm just letting you listen to what he's saying. I'm not making any commentary back and forth. He's not making me his content next, because how I feel, I pick and choose my battles. If this man wants to talk about whatever he's saying, whether it's right or wrong, whether it's the truth or not, that's on him, and he has to pay for that, because karma has his way of spinning the block. He'll get his day. I'm not God, so I'm not giving him his day. So I want to hear some of what he has to say. If he's not saying much of anything, we can get off this. So I'm gonna listen to some of what he has to say. But I didn't, like, beforehand listen to what he said and then said, let's share it with my audience. So we're just gonna listen to what he has to say. If he ain't saying much of nothing, I'm getting off this.
Times just for CPS to open up a case and close it. Do you think for 1 second we believe anything that's coming out of your mouth? Chrisean states that Junior's hernia has already been taken care of. I can pull up pictures right now to prove that that's not true.
Well, don't pull them up on
when she
my
has him in
screen.
his diaper, it's very revealing. Maybe you can tell us another thing that she doesn't care about. But Chrisean, my response to you is to, I don't know, shut the fuck up. Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty much like all I have to say. You bother us none. In the video, I proved that you're definitely talking about us, which we don't care. Like, let's start there. We don't care. It's been days since Chrisean has said something about this hernia, and we're just talking about it now. It's been days since Chrisean has allegedly responded to us and what we have been over here stating, and it has been days since I have been live. So trust me, if you are a clown, I can tell. Because should I have been running live, I should have been over. Oh my God, Chrisean, she's talking about, I don't care. I literally don't. Because it's not about her. It's about Junior. I already told Chrisean how I feel about her.
Here's how I got my contacts for free using my vision insurance benefits on 1-800-CONTACTS. I use 1-800-CONTACTS.
She already knows. So, I mean, that's it. That's all. This is the same person telling us not to worry about her son, that he's in therapy, that he's this, he's that. She just doesn't show it yet.
I don't feel
when
like
she got this
needs
pink
to, but
deal,
I don't know.
she said that that's what the deal was going to be about. She was going to be streaming about her life, football, boxing, and Chrisean Jr.'s physical therapy, etc. That's what she said. Because there's a lot of weirdos out here, okay, that would be like, oh, Chrisean doesn't have to show her kid. She doesn't have to tell us what's going on with her son. She is the one who said that she would. I have children myself. I don't owe anybody anything when it comes to my kids because I didn't promise them anything either. I never promised a journey of people, of us having a family channel, y'all coming in on our lives. And I never said anything like that because that's not happening. So, like, what would be the point of saying it? Why say that you're going to document Junior's health journey, physical therapy, doctors, all of that? That's what you said. You want me to pull it up? Because I can. I absolutely can. So why would I be worried about what a lion-ass bitch got to say? Like, why would I be worried about her? I laugh at you crustaceans. This is why we laugh at y'all, like literally. Just like I laugh at the crustacean herself. Like, we truly laugh at y'all. Y'all are laughable. Look at this. Look at this. I'll just pull it up right here because I'm about to tea has it. Look at this. Oh no. Music. We literally laugh at y'all. Laugh at y'all. Ain't this y'all girl? Ain't this y'all girl? Ain't this y'all girl? Miss, I don't want nothing to do with him. He evil. He the devil. He dark. All of it. Didn't she just get on saying this the other day? Literally like 41 hours ago. He evil. He the devil. He over there torching on Superior, Neveah's son. The one that was just in the ring with Karlissa.
Kicking my ass.
Karlissa still say hi to the chat.
Hi, chat. I have not got any kicking my neck up, so hey, y'all.
Hold it up like this, bro. Waist level.
Yes. First of all, y'all know I support my girl, Chrisean.
You say you got a fight.
Yeah, 3 weeks. August 15th.
That's cool.
Yeah.
On your color.
She finally getting big legs.
Wow. I'm trying to take it serious like you, though.
You can.
I am.
Just,
I am.
you know, gotta lock in on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You look good.
I tried.
Slick back, baby.
Oh, and listen, stay away from you know who. I gotta say that.
It's the color. She said it's the color.
I didn't be about you too, though.
I know. Maybe don't come forward. I know. Like this. So
Bro, what I learned is,
like just duck down and go.
what I learned is, like when I be trying to get content, there's always something in the room trying to take away from me.
But
Okay, well, control the narrative.
it's just like it control your area.
So again, her friend, because she's sweeping down their friends, Karlissa even tells her, stay away from you know who. And then she says the color. Girl, you know she's talking about Blueface. Stay away from him. If you're trying to take this serious, you got to stay away from him. But that's not what's happening. She's not taking boxing serious. She's taking streaming seriously. Not boxing. She could care less about boxing, honestly. If we keep it real. Chrisean is not a celebrity. All of the people that have any interest in her and that will deal with her are all connected to Blueface. Y'all have to stop acting like Chrisean is literally like a star, like she's known for something. She's not. What? Because y'all should be able to name it. Like, she isn't. Her claim to fame is DICK. That's her claim to fame.
Wow.
That's why I don't worry about her. Like, what's to worry about? Why would I care about what a negligent parent has to say about anything about
Yeah,
parenting?
do not too. Yeah.
Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Why would I care?
Please hit the
Like, I
like.
don't give
Please hit the like.
about what a
Please hit the
crustacean
like.
has to say.
Guys,
Ooh, she responded. Good for her. And moving right along. You don't get to neglect a child even prior to being born and continue to do it after.
so is he
feel like you
really
get to tell me
concerned
anything
about the
what you're doing for
well-being
your
of
kids.
Junior, or is this for content? Is
You don't
what
get
I'm
to do that.
wondering.
Because again, the only thing she takes seriously are two things: streaming right now and Blueface. Those are the only things she takes seriously. So you have people, and she's, I don't be around. Yes, you do be around. You're literally there with him, but she
Y'all
telling
know
people
more than me.
she don't mess with Blueface. She don't talk to Blueface. Blah blah blah. And again, hold on.
Oh, come on now with that now.
The music. They continuously being spotted together.
So busy trying to break your neck to pick that up.
Spotted together. She not lying to us. She lying to you. We're not disappointed. What don't y'all get about? She uses Blueface for clout. That is what she uses him for. She uses Blueface for a storyline. That's what she uses Blueface for. Now, don't get me wrong. She does have feelings for him, 100%. I mean, that's obvious, that she has feelings for him. But why keep saying that you want nothing to do with an individual that you can't stay away from? Why? That makes zero sense. Does it make sense to y'all? Telling y'all bold-faced lies that she has nothing to do with him, blah, blah this, blah, blah that. Crazy work. Crazy work.
I wonder why does it matter? Like.
But we supposed to feel some type of way because she comes forward and says that her son is fine. Well, she said, my son walking, my son talking, my son eat. I just don't show y'all on camera.
The people who play.
What? Didn't come to find out none of that's true.
Don't have to.
She said her son had no disabilities. Literally, we have it on camera. She said there was nothing wrong with her son was completely fine. Just to come forward and say, well, he's not fine, but I don't have to claim it. But I don't have to claim it. This is why we laugh at crustaceans. This is the female y'all be defending. And here's the issue. To us, like people like me, it's not a problem that we are more acceptive of her being with Blueface than y'all. She lied to y'all about being with Blueface, the crustaceans, the 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗙 care. Look, honestly, I could care less if the child and she didn't do everything that she did, especially to Ronnie Doe, to not claim Blueface. She didn't do all of that stuff for nothing. She did.
Now that sounds like he's trying to insinuate she has something to do with Ronnie Doe. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm reading between the lines wrong.
She absolutely did not. So again, she's not lying to us. Chrisean can't say nothing to me, Chrisean. We don't have nothing to talk about. What would we be speaking of? Because the liar can't tell me shit. You can't tell me anything. Nothing at all. Now you can drop receipts and you do not do that, Chrisean. You literally put your baby in a 12-month bouncer and put him on a treadmill. Are you okay? No therapist on this planet would do that to a child with severely clubbed feet. Girl, but you are coming forward. Somebody that went into the hospital to give birth with almost every venereal disease known to man. Are you all right? You're a whole case study and how you can have all of that going on with your body and still be able to give birth and the child be alive when it come out. They still trying to figure out how Chrisean Jr., the miracle child, got here. They still trying to figure it out. Why he wasn't a stillborn or a miscarriage. You know, they still trying to figure it out. Correct. Patient 0. Recessionista. Correct. They still trying to figure out. It's in the Guinness Book of World Record. So how you can come over here with everything checked on the panel? Everything. Yep, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this, and you got this. Please. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? But you mad at us. You mad at us. Because we don't just want to go with it. We don't want to go with it. Because you was walking around with powder on your nose 6-7 months pregnant. Because you in a club doing shots and mixed drinks pregnant. You on Jason Lee.
Yeah, you right about that, lady.
Tequila, etc. Pregnant. You on a reality show, 6.5 months pregnant, damn near, trying to unalive the child.
What makes you think Neveah left? I think Neveah left. What makes you think that? Can you share that with us in the comments? She's so fake. She never said that man touched superior. She said that what people say.
You couldn't even put the rugs down long enough. Oh, baby. You got your nerve. But this is the person coming forward talking about something. Don't worry about my son. I'm pressing charges. Oh, hurry up. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Wow.
You don't scare us. The only thing about you being scary is having custody of a child. That's the only thing about you I fear. That's it. That's all. Girl, please. Yeah. You done did a lot of life, but knocking people out ain't one of them. You done got in the fights. You ain't knocking nobody out. Who?
Blueface just abandoned his live streaming.
You couldn't do that. Y'all was knocking each other on the ground. You almost bit her. Your slow ass. But you mad at us. Okay. She lied to y'all on a day-to-day basis, and y'all still try to run around with anything that she says is crazy. This is why a lot of the crustaceans are now coming over here and kicking it with people like us. Okay? This is why. This is what that word. This is what that word. Okay? Do you still love? The only woman that I'm in love with still and have love for is my children's mother. And if it's not that, don't come in here talking to me about weird ass bitches on a weird ass Sunday. That's weird. Okay? The only woman besides the women in my family that I love is my children's mother. That's it. Let's not put words in my mouth. I never told no hoe on social media that I love them. That's not platonic. Ever. So I don't know what that means. Don't get booted from my chat. That's weird. Okay? That's extremely weird. You're just about as weird as the person you're talking about. But I'm moving right along before we were rudely interrupted by gay love. Moving right along. So yeah. So I just find it weird that y'all worried about and talking about like the crustacean. The crustacean? No, you said steal. That was my only issue, sweetheart. It's okay that you ask questions. It's weird because that's nowhere in the title.
Make sure y'all hit the like button.
I talk about relevance. We talk about relevance. Make it relevant. Oh no. Okay. So yeah. But yeah, move right along. So yeah, I just find that weird.
Sean is the trip, Queen Mafia.
That's a little weird. Okay.
Each his own.
Chrisean, please don't talk to me ever again. Okay. Focus on the other girls. You said that you was gonna be pressing charges and stuff like that. Do that. Go ahead. I welcome it. Okay. Somebody on their way to jail trying to send other people is crazy. But I mean, you go right ahead. Okay. Just don't speak to me. You know, speak to the other people because there's nothing that somebody with your IQ could say to me. Like, that's weird. She hit you up. She know better. She know better than to ever come in my DM because she will get screamed out of it. She will get screamed out of it. She don't know anybody I'm scared of. Nobody. Not law-abiding Petey. Not never getting out of jail Mookie. Not, she says she can't find her father, but she online lying to y'all, though. She in Miami sucking and slobbing on the next bitch man. Boop. Clock it. Girl, imagine. That girl, though.
He just did a hair flip.
She said she looking for her daddy. He on Fulton Avenue. You see, Chrisean, you looking for your daddy? You lied about, I can't find my dad. He right on Fulton. He on Fulton Avenue. Yeah, your sister was live yesterday. Remember her?
He's a goofy. That's why I gatekeep on a lot. I gatekeep a lot of shit that I be doing and being around. Just to see how people be. Because I notice people come around me when they know I'm around for Sean. So I gotta
Interesting. Interesting. But you looking for your daddy. Are you sure? Are you sure? but you live crying on Twitch or Kick talk about, yeah, I can't find my daddy, bro, because you ain't looking for him. He not where Blueface at. That's what you're looking for.
I think he's
You're not
really
looking for your
mad.
daddy.
Like he has
Wrong
a person
daddy,
over there.
slut.
Wow.
Wrong daddy. Slut. Wrong daddy. Wrong papa. Okay? Because the one you looking for is on Fulton Avenue, higher than a 𝗪𝗘𝗫𝗧. That's where he at. But you so worried about it. Are you sure? You sure? Because you drove past Fulton to go to the airport. Drove right past your daddy. Yeah. You looking for the one that make you stink, not the one that make you wink. Yeah, that's the one you looking for. Yeah. You want to go have male sex. So yeah, that's what you look for. You don't have, or hopefully you don't have it, because you and your family. Y'all swear y'all done all slept with each other at some point and forgave each other by. So who knows? Maybe he's your daddy, your male daddy too. I don't know. But figure that out. Okay? Don't worry about me, ho. Don't worry about me, baby. Don't worry about me, baby. Yeah, my kids is walking and talking and eating. All of that. Oh, yeah, so don't worry about that. We worry about the ones that ain't. Yeah. You got to stop acting like Junior literally crawling in the rooms because he's not. You got to stop acting like Junior walks because he don't. You got to stop acting like Junior eat because he hasn't. You got to stop acting like he's on my nerves because he is. Fix those things, then tell people to mind their business. Absolutely. Fix them. Because you wouldn't have to fix things that you didn't show us. You showed us that poor boy is over there going through what he's going through. You showed us that you are not adequately taking care of him. You showed us that he's still to this day about to be 3 years old in September 3rd, to be exact. Still on the floor. His whole life he done been on the floor. You got your nerve. You got your nerve, but you this and you that. I made $1 million in 2 weeks, man, off this boxing, man. I'm happy, man. My son sleep on the floor because he like it. Are you sure? He told you that? When he said that, can you show us? Oh, he camera shy. Or I don't know, nonverbal. Suffering from cerebral palsy, etc. Tell him to walk in here. His club feet haven't been corrected. Yeah. Talking about some.
Oh, he's being
crawled in here, bro. First of all, he scoops. Let's start there. He scoops. He's never crawled before in his life. Okay, you need both knees to do that. Correct. Bunnies don't crawl, they hop. That's what he gives. That's what he gives. But you online looking for your daddy and you love your daddy. Whole time he right across the street. But you over here worried about what I'm saying about a hernia that's clearly still there. Sure, they're talking about some, you can see it by his penis now, bro. No, you can't. Then why do people still change his diaper like this?
If you've ever accidentally deleted files, then you need to see this.
So something that a lot of people don't know is that when files are deleted, they're...
Why people still change his diaper like this? Why people still changing his diaper like this? Girl, please. You got your nerve. Why are people calling it a thing? Chrisean, I have a sausage. So yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, girl. It's not a thing. It's definitely a that. It's definitely heavy. Definitely pull it out. Definitely pull it out. Yeah, it's definitely. But you mad at me? Why? Why? Because I was taken to the doctor?
Yeah.
Is that why you're upset? Okay. Or is that where you're
I'd be so embarrassed by him.
Because you over there with like 12 cases.
Hey, Toya.
17 boxes of NyQuil. Mm-hmm. Correct. 86 bottles of shut the up. Mm-hmm. 93 bottles to take your ass to bed.
They don't
Correct.
need to know what she's doing. She doesn't have any right.
Tonight.
She's not obligated to tell people that part of her life with her child.
Mm-hmm. Are you mad at me? Chrisean, are you? You want to like hit me right here? You want to push it in? You want me to walk around like this, huh? Yeah. See, what's right here in your chest is anger, correct? What you'll do with it is nothing. That's it. Okay. You don't know anybody I'm afraid of. You've never been introduced to them, correct? Your mother's uterus didn't create anybody that's gonna make me feel away. I can promise you that. Correct. 6'4" of greatness. Girl, ain't nobody scared of Petey, right. Not even Ronnie. Girl.
She said it's already been corrected, his hernia. She said it the other day.
Yeah, he wasn't scared of him. Yeah. Ain't nobody scared of illegitimate Petey. No one's afraid of him. No one's afraid of argue my daddy, Petey. Her place. Girl, he don't look none like your stepdaddy. None like him. Just like you don't look none like Eugene. Y'all gotta stop having a Charlotte just give y'all daddies. And walk up to her. Who is my father? I never knew my father. Girl, please. So, but y'all mad at me. Okay. Interesting. Malone's. Oh. Girl, la. Okay, Chrisean. So the next time you're thinking about speaking about me, don't. Like that's all I would say. Girl, we don't care nothing about you. Put on some deodorant, wash up. It's all type of stuff, you know, that you could be thinking about other than I don't know, the Davy way, because you don't see us. So don't. We're completely fine with that. Not at all. Like we have no issue with that. So moving right along. So again, as y'all can see, girl, y'all keep letting this, a lot of y'all, that's on y'all. That don't have nothing to do with us. And y'all keep victimizing her because she's weak. So I mean, keep victimizing her because y'all feel bad for her because she keep going back to a nigga that she keep telling y'all that she don't want. Are y'all okay? And then y'all victimize or villainize him and make him the bad guy when she don't want to walk around on her knees. That's her. No knee pads. That's her. Running around trying to pretend like she on Twilight, falling off dirt bikes just so she could see a vision of Blueface. That's on her. You know, that don't have anything to do with me. Okay. Again, as far as I'm concerned, get married. Get married. Okay. I'm rooting for you and Blue, you stupid bitch. I'm rooting for y'all. I don't care. I know your goal is to get pregnant again. Hurry up. Just drink water this time, dummy. Oh my goodness. Don't snort nothing but oxygen. Got your nerve. Don't pop a pill that don't say prenatal on the box. I don't know. She mad at me. She mad at me. Girl, bye. Like, yeah, I'm rooting for y'all. I don't care nothing about y'all being together. Both of y'all. Because from what we hear, both of y'all got a bumpy road. Bumpy road. Bumpy road. On parole. Like, we get it. Yeah. Just like you was dropping mail on him when you was riding up and down on top of him in that video, girl. He was pushing it in you. So, I mean, it just is what it is. Okay? You Alfredo and motherfuckers. Girl, bye. I don't care nothing about you or Blueface. Nothing about y'all. Girl, bye. Because I'm not worried about him getting in my face either. Because I beat his ass on schoolyard crib.
When I started properly hydrating at night, I stopped waking up to pee so much in the middle of the night, which kills your sleep. The reason is I started using these instant hydration packets, which are filled with French gray sea salt, as opposed to a lot of hydration companies will just use table salt in their formulas, which is void of 80.
Let me get on my bag. Let me get on my bag. Let me get on my bag. Because I'm about to go there. I can feel it. Girl, I'm about to gang bang. Girl, I'm about to join the gang, bro. I'm about to join the gang, girl. Oh my God. Who will have me? Because at this point in time, I need to be affiliated. Because it's about to go out. Yeah, now. So I can feel it. I can feel it. It's because I can feel it. It's coming. Okay. Yeah. So moving right along. Let's get into this other tea. Okay. So Chrisean, that's my official response. Girl, shut the up, girl. Nobody worried about what you got going on. At all whatsoever. Please imagine the only person that agrees with the relationship that you mad at. That's something. Ain't that something? So let's get into Quell. Okay, but before we do, I think it's more important to get into this. Now, Quell saying all this stuff about Ronnie, though. We'll get into Quell. Okay, but I think y'all need to pay attention to this first. Because, you know, one will say, what can I hear? Oh, that's one. So one would say, oh, Chrisean did nothing to Ronnie. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Blah, 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 right? So let me break it down why I think it's a high probability that Chrisean had everything to do with what happened to Ronnie. Right? Back in the day when Ronnie was here, God rest his soul, shout out to Ronnie Doe's family, okay? Shout out to the Can family. Because if I see this, you know, the police see it. Right? So I'm just going to, you know, kind of like break down what I feel like the police see and, you know, what we see, and we'll go from there. Right after this, we will be on Discord. I seen somebody in the chat said Discord. We will be on coffee right after this. We're literally going to leave here, take like a 10-minute like break so y'all can get over there. And then we are live. Mom, can you put the Discord link in the chat so that I can put it on, or so I can pin it? If y'all can keep dropping the Discord link. We're going to go over there right after this. Right after, because I have to go to the gym and stuff. So I want to get that done. Because I love guys. So, and shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all super stickers. I'm gonna get to y'all super stickers. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all. I'll just be trying to get the content. Tay, hey Tay, come through. I love you, Tay. So let me break this down. When Ronnie was alive, please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like over 1K in the video. Shout out to all y'all. Really appreciate y'all being here. Thank y'all so much. When Ronnie was alive, he was chasing pretty much Chrisean around to be a father to Chrisean Jr. because he truly felt in his heart that was his son, right? And it wasn't just a feeling. He was also being told that. Chrisean has admitted multiple times that while her and Blueface were filming those shows, she was still messing with Ronnie, that she would go back to Baltimore in that area, and her and Ronnie still had dealings. They were still sleeping with each other, you know, all of that stuff. She said she was messing with her ex, referring to Ronnie, right? Ronnie also was at, when Saul Jr. right after he was born, She was spending the night with Ronnie. Ronnie was looking out for Junior, babysitting Junior as well. Like when Chrisean would go places and stuff like that in Baltimore, Junior would stay over there with Ronnie. They had an agreement. The agreement was that the baby was going to be claimed on Zeus. Okay, that the Zeus show that they had, Chrisean was going to push a narrative that the child belonged to Blueface, even so much of going as far as doctoring a paternity test. In 2026, on July 27th, 2026, there is no DNA test that concludes that Blueface, Jonathan Porter, is the biological father of 𝗪𝗛𝗪 Malone, okay, aka Junior. There's no DNA test on this planet that has connected Blueface as Junior's father. Even myself, even I would use it. If it was real, I would use it. I would be like, Blueface, stop playing with it. Like, we ain't even about to address it no more because we know Blue's the father because No. Okay. The only DNA test on Chrisean's end that has been conducted that states that Blueface is the father was the doctor DNA test that they used on Zeus as a prop. Blueface, karlissa, Chrisean's mother and family, including Ronnie, they all signed NDAs to not speak of it because it's a storyline, it's a narrative. So, and people, they do it on reality television all the time. The Housewives shows, Love and Flip Flop, they do these things deliberately. Do y'all think it just so happened to be K. Michelle was arguing with Mimi, and then it just so happened that Mimi is at this restaurant and not K. Michelle walking in? That's literally pre-planned. Like that's planned. That's a setup. That's not real. That's not authentic. Authentic is just so happen to be walking in the Kroger or with the cameras and you grocery shopping and you see a hole over there by the vegetables. So then you decide to start, you know what I'm saying? So that is genuine. That is legit. Okay? The stuff that they do is not. So it's the same thing with Zeus and all of those people. They are like the new television. You know, Zeus, now that's TV, etc. They're like the new cable, if you will. So they have to do the same things. The budgets have to go up. The cameras have to go up. The celebrity status, all that stuff is going to have to get higher. You know, and that's why, as you'll see, there'll be more celebrities that will be dealing with people like Lemmy and, you know, others as, you know, time progresses because they're kind of like the pioneers, you know, of a lot of these TV, or well, you technically could call them TV shows, you know, that are happening now. And so that's all that was scripted. None of that is real. Okay. So moving along from that.
Want to help us test it out?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's your favorite color?
Lavender.
Favorite
Blueface knew Junior wasn't his. He also did not want to say publicly that Junior was his. He didn't want to do that. So Lemmy paid him to. Just like Lemmy paid Ronnie for silence. He paid Ronnie to shut his mouth. Ronnie was not supposed to say anything. Okay, he wasn't. And neither was Blueface. Blueface broke that NDA by stating Chrisean Jr. did not belong to him. That is why Lemmy and Blue fell out for a while they weren't speaking for a while, because that basically destroyed the show. This is why Lemmy was also interested in doing another season of Crazy in Love with Chrisean and Blueface to fix the narrative that they have broken. And Blueface declined. He didn't want to do the show with Chrisean. He was willing to do it. He just didn't want to do it with her. He wanted to do it with somebody else. And it's still like that. Just like when y'all see Blueface and Chrisean together right now. Get in your mind, because some people put in mind like, oh, he must have feelings for her. No, he does not. He uses Chrisean for money. Blueface does not have money. Okay, that's not a rumor. That's not alleged. It's none of that. Blueface is going broke. Blueface is robbing Peter to pay Paul. Okay? So he's bringing in a small amount of money because a lot of his wages and stuff are being garnished. So the small amount of money he's getting, he's wasting it. He's wasting it. His house is right now in the process of being foreclosed on. They've already started the process. Some people are like, oh, well, he still got his house. Not for long. It's a process. They don't just boot you out of it. It's not an eviction. It's completely different. Okay? They have to give you time frames to catch up on certain things, Like, it's a process. So he has a certain amount of time to do certain things, and if he don't, he got to go. And he will. Okay? So with him being around Chrisean, he's using her for money. He don't want to be with her because he just would. Why is Nevaeh there if he wants to be with Chrisean? Why? Why? I don't think Blueface minds Chrisean Jr., but he don't want Chrisean Jr. in his house like that.
Because Blueface has an alternative motive.
He don't want to look after
Nevaeh
too.
He's using her too.
He does it to appease Chrisean. He knows Chrisean wants him to be the father of that boy. He knows that. So he uses it to his advantage. It's no different than a sugar daddy and a sugar baby type of situation. A sugar baby is only going to get money from the sugar daddy until it's time to pay, until it's time to show and prove. So if he's giving you this money because he want to sleep with you, if he's giving you this money because he want to eventually you're going to have to pay the piper. Girl, you're going to have to spread them legs. You're going to have to be in a bind, Nate. You're going to have to be in a bind. Girl, you're going to have to be in a bind. Hi, Tip West. I love you, Tip West. You're going to have to be in a bind. Because if you're not doing what they need, then it's on to the next. It's on to the next. And Blueface knows that. So it's not that Blueface doesn't want Chrisean to move on because of any jealousy or anything like that. He don't want Chrisean to move on because that's one of his cash cows. Okay? And y'all wonder why Chrisean really showed to having shit, because she's giving it all to him. She's giving it all to him. It's not.
If you think Blueface wants Chrisean and still in love with her, put a Y in the chat. If you don't think that he wants Chrisean, like Davey Way is saying, put an N in the chat. N as in no, he does not want Chrisean. I'm just curious to see who agrees and who doesn't.
Is she like broke?
She all hit the like
she
button.
Does bring in money. You know, she do. She ain't. No, I ain't gonna say Chrisean broke. She got more money than Blue because Blue is in way more debt than she is. She in like ghetto debt, project debt. You know, like that's type of debt she in. Blueface is in like major figure debt. Okay, major figure. Okay, big debt. You know, is what he is in, and with multiple people. So that is why he around her. That is why. No, Chrisean is not broke. Chrisean just utilizes her money stupid. She's just not smart with the money that she does get. And Chrisean could go make money right now. Chrisean could call up Lemmy, any of them. Chrisean could go join Zeus and get back on baddies right now and tell Lemmy, I want 100,000 just to show up. I want 250 if you're going to have me. Lemmy going to pay her. He going to do that. He going to do it. I need 70K just to do the next 2-3 episodes. You know, like he's going to do it. Now, who don't have that power? Blueface. Blueface can't just call up Lim and Lim still don't really deal with him like that. He really don't deal with him like that. But look at Tasiki and all of them. Tasiki just bought a home this year. I think it was this year. She just bought a new house.
Last year.
A house. Purchased a home. Chrisean put Tasiki on when it comes to Zeus and all of that. There's nothing Tasiki's doing right now with Zeus that they wouldn't do with Chrisean. They would do the same thing. Her doing matches, all the people, they do all that. All that. Chrisean, when they come back to baddies, they're letting her back. She's coming back. He's not going to tell her no. He's not. So Chrisean can make money. When Chrisean are doing these interviews, when she's streaming with certain people, she's being paid to do it. She's not doing it for free. How y'all think she's getting around and flying from here to there, paying people to come work camera crew, paying for these cameras, Why do you think all that? That's not free. Like, how is she doing all that? Because she does make money. Yes, Tasika opened a restaurant too. Shout out to 𝗪𝗛𝗪. Yes, absolutely. So again, Chrisean's not broke. She just is stupid with money. She's not. She has zero financial education on what to do with finances. Zero education. Okay. Look at her apartment. She got a futon as a couch, and she didn't even buy it. It was gifted. Fact. It was gifted. Her bed is still on the floor. Junior don't have a room. Why get it up a place and you got a son and he's not gonna have his own space? Like, you're still an adult. Eventually you're gonna date and stuff like that. You're gonna want privacy. Or if you just want some time away. Junior be in his room, you be in yours. You know, you got company over, they come hang out with you in your area, and Junior be in his area. You know? Like, she's illiterate to a lot of things. You know, so again, there's no reason for that boy to be on the floor. There's no reason for him not to have his own room, his own bed, for him to be eating food, for him to be going to, there's no reason for any of that stuff besides she does not have time for it. The only thing she feels that she has time for is chasing this around. Chasing him around. And he don't mind being chased as long as it's $1 connected to it. You want Blueface to leave Chrisean? Y'all want Blueface to stop messing with Chrisean? Tell her to stop making money. Ghost. 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 And it's starting, I feel like it's starting to register that that's the reason she's around. That's the reason. She can convince me that she goes around Blue and doesn't make any, and doesn't give him any money every single time. I feel like every time she encounters Blue, she's giving him some money. She's giving him money. Wasn't she not just talking about her chain? Wasn't she not just talking about her chain? Like, crazy. Crazy. How he get your chain? Why he got it? Why folk up? For what? Like, girl, okay, someone tell me if Blueface works baby father. That's a very disappointing question to have. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. You know when someone's father because it's being said. Nobody besides ChriseanRock calls Blueface Junior's father. Fans don't count. People around them count. Her own family ain't even saying Blueface is the dad. Are y'all okay? They're not even saying that. What audio do you hear even Tasiki, Chastity, Tareen? None of them are saying that. Who? Who? When y'all see her family going live talking about some Blueface needs to come get Junior, why does Tessa keep having them? Because Tessa was just in Florida with Junior. That's how Chrisean just had him on live. And then she just went back to Baltimore. So Junior was just down there. But now he's headed back. He's with Tessa. So, again, who doesn't make any sense at all? Because you put the responsibility on the father as well. I would be one of the first people in the family stating Blueface needs to come and get Junior. Chrisean, why can't his dad watch him while you got mommy over there watching him when his dad could have him? Girl, okay. Yeah, that's weird, because that's what you do when somebody's the dad. Let Holly really be going through something. If any of her family's going to come forward and say something about baby Halo, they're going to be talking about DDG. Yeah, nobody names any other father for Halo besides DDG because that's his father. That's his dad. We know it. But for a fact, he ain't never questioned it. We don't even have a reason to. That's his son. But when it comes to Chrisean Jr., as far as we know, the only other person that people have listed as his father is deceased, who we're about to get into right now. So notice how dire it is for Chrisean to have Blueface claim Junior, okay? So let's get into why we feel she has everything to do with what happened to Rodney Duff.
She said that he called her, they were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I can see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me. And this and that. That's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist. So
that's what from my knowledge, yes, she's known to give addresses and do things and spur of the moment, be very impulsive. That's from my knowledge. Now, as far as him calling her and then talking the night he died, it's
Like, you know how fast I got on
But,
that
but there's moments of weakness.
My little brother, he called me. My little brother called me. It was like, Karan died. I'm like, damn. But when I said damn, it felt like deja vu because that night I had a dream.
Deja vu, so he died before? Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. Over 200 people in the building, please hit the like. So did he like pass away before? Or like what? What do you mean deja vu? Deja vu was seen before. So you saw him pass before? Oh no. This is very incriminating.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, $118 for car insurance. That's how much I was paying, okay? I picked up the car.
Okay, because if you listen, she states her brother called her and told her, which would be Petey, call her and tell her about Ronnie, right? Here's the issue with that. This Quell is stating certain energy that he was getting from Petey and them after, you know, Blueface, after Ronnie had passed away, right? So that's incriminating right there. And what, again, is because people are wondering, like, well, why would a person believe Quell? It's because some of the things that he's saying does align. You know, he's saying that Petey was treating him weird after what happened to Ronnie, and like basically trying to convince him to come meet up with him at places. You know what I'm saying? Although Quell is stating that he had nothing to do with it. So it was like, well, why would you want to meet up with me? Like, meet up for what? He felt like it was possible that Petey was trying to like set him up, you know, trying to make it seem as if he did this or unalive him, and people like put the blame on him so that people wouldn't have to worry about it backtracking and getting, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that makes sense as well. But Chrisean saying that it was like deja vu to her because she had a dream. Listen to this dream.
And it was about, it was this guy, he was sitting on the front step, and
it was this guy, he was sitting on the front step. So you're naming, because Ronnie passed away in front of a relative's home. So it's a high probability he probably was sitting on the step. People sitting on the stoop, you know, steps, you know, whatnot on warm days, especially, you know, just hanging out, or on decent days outside, hanging out, you know, outside on the front porch, or I'm like, that's a little weird. Like, why would your dream have been, and you're saying that this was that night before? What it gives is that you're telling us what happened because you know what happened. Because a lot of times how you give yourself away is that you give details that not even the police have given. Okay. The police said that it was a targeted crime in front of a home. They were not specific, rather he was sitting on the step, getting off the step, none of that. They were not specific. They didn't say any of the stuff that she's about to say. So keep listening. Keep listening.
he was like talking crap at me. I'm like, leave me alone, leave me alone. What are you?
She says this person was like talking crap at her. The person she's speaking about is Ronnie. Ronnie was the one that was talking crap at her. Okay. So the person that was sitting down at the stoop on, you know, the porch and whatnot, keep listening. Keep listening.
What you doing? Da, da, da. And then Karan.
Girl right here. Junior right here.
You
Weird as a bitch. You weird as shit.
Me at the
You weird.
Y'all heard her said this a person was talking crap to me. Y'all hear Karan talking crap to her at the mall. Listen.
Hey, shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Ain't nobody stalking you. That's my fucking son. That's my fucking son. That's my fucking son.
Like, I don't know. It was weird. Like, the guy died, and then the cops was running after him, and then
The guy died, and then the cops was running after him. You talking about the person that protected you? Because Ronnie is the aggressor in your dream. He's the aggressor. So the person that was protecting you, you know them, right? So you're telling on yourself. You're telling on yourself that you went got some form of protection. Whether that was protection, was you going to get a literal person to go do it yourself, or you going to get like a brother or something? So that the person protecting you, it's figuratively of you speaking of one of your brothers coming in to protect you, whether that was getting somebody else to do it for them or whatnot. But you're saying that the reason Ronnie perished is because of you. Why would you say that? Why? It's given like a he deserved this. It's like what it's giving. That doesn't make any sense for somebody that you've dated since you were in high school. Somebody that you would think that you would be devastated, you know, of losing, for you to say you felt it, like you knew it was gonna happen because you had a dream. People know that's not a dream. You're telling what happened. You're saying what went on. Ronnie was going around talking about you, trying to claim Junior, and you have worked overtime to make it so that Blueface is the father of your son. Now, y'all done watched true crime. Y'all done seen shows like Snapped and so many different other ones, right? People unalive people for the dumbest reasons. To us, we'll hit the reason why they did it, and we'll be like, are you serious? Like, all because of that? Well, you could have just did this or that. Literally, people can, I've watched crime shows of athletes unaliving people because they didn't want them to win, or they were trying to get a scholarship, or they trying to do da-da-da-da. They feel all this pressure and whatnot. Same thing with her.
This video got 8.2 million views in 4 days, and the creator made over $4,000 from one upload.
She felt a lot of pressure about Blueface claiming Junior. She's still doing it to this day. To this day. She is still trying to force Blueface to claim Junior, and it's a force play because he could just do it. Like, you don't gotta force somebody to do anything. I have an adoptive son. Nobody forced me to claim him. I'm just claiming him. That's my son. That's my baby. You know, it is what it is. You know, nobody has to force me to do that. But this is big to her. This means everything to her because Blueface means everything to her. So it may be a stupid reason for us, but mean everything to her. Everything. Ronnie had to go. Ronnie claiming Junior up her whole narrative. In her small brain, he can everything up. He can everything up. He gotta go. Because think about it. Besides Ronnie, who else has came forward and claimed Junior as his son? As their son? Who? What other male has stepped up?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
So it's a higher probability that it's two people in question that could truly be Junior. Very honest with anybody. But in her mind, it's either Ronnie or Blue. So if Ronnie is going to keep going around here claiming my son when he know I don't, she wouldn't even let Ronnie see him. He was petitioning at that point in time for custody. Never forget that. Ronnie was petitioning for a paternity test and custody of Junior. Chrisean has said it many times, no one will ever take my son away from me. This is what we told y'all. She is dangerous. Dangerous. If y'all think for a second in your mind that if her back is against the wall and she got to give up Junior, that she won't hurt that boy and herself in the process, you are sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken. Okay? She is dangerous. Very dangerous because she don't truly have anything to lose. In her mind, she don't have anything to lose. Okay? So for the main reason he had to go, because him proving that paternity.
Is he really serious about this?
That Ronnie was that boy's father. Even she was scared. I don't think she knew 100%, but I do think that she was nervous. That is a high probability because he do kind of look like him, you know, and all of this, blah, blah, blah.
This is crazy.
It was important.
Oh boy.
And, you know, and she was not about to let him ruin that for her. She was not about to let it be proof out there that somebody else is Junior's father. And that somebody else could be possibly having then Ronnie getting custody of Junior's.
I don't know.
You gotta go. So she has many motives, you know, to have wanted him gone. There was no one that would have profited more. Even if he had beef with other people in the street, they could have just took him out. It's not a coincidence that he perished when the beef heated up with you. Not those two, because they could have been took him out. If they just drove past the house
that he does want to be with her.
Unalived them. If people truly felt the beef was that deep, they could have been did that. What were they waiting for? Why would they wait until after he filed and whatnot? Before Ronnie filed for custody and to petition the court for paternity, he was safe. He was fine. So clearly the beef couldn't have been that big into what he had with people in the streets. It couldn't have been. Because they could have been taken out. He was a sitting duck. He was a sitting duck. Let's keep going.
I woke up like, what the hell? What was that for?
But this is a dream.
Yeah, it was a dream. So then when my little brother, when my little brother told me like what happened to him, I'm like, whoa.
Hey,
I felt
Genty.
it. Like, I'm like, I felt like I was there. So
Hit
it was
the
weird.
like button, please.
And I was
Thank
like,
you.
Damn.
That was messed up.
Like he left soon. All type of thing. You seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own, and then ran himself into a grave.
Who says that about the person that they was in high? This man helped her move to California. He took a body for her. And you say he was trying to run his own circus like Blueface, and he wound up in the grave. No remorse, sadness, nothing. Nothing. Who says that? Who? You would think it would be hard for her to talk about him and not cry. She cry all the time, just not for him. She cry all the time, just not for Junior. All her tears are Blueface related. That's it, that's all. But she says, oh, he was trying to run a circus. Yeah, I had a dream that he passed. Sure did. Girl. But they swear she ain't got nothing to do with Ronnie. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did.
What he did to you?
Y'all hear her. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did. And then Jason Lee said, what he did to you, listen.
All type of thing. You seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own, and then ran himself into a grave. That had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did.
What he did to you?
Yeah, I lost somebody that I grew up with. Like, that's not.
When Jason asked her what he did to you, when Jason asked her like for what he did to you, she said, Chrisean. So you're saying that what happened to Ronnie happened once again because of you. How do you know that? To go back to that dream? So somebody came to protect you by ending Ronnie's life, and now they're on the run from the police? Because that's what you said in your dream. The person was protecting you because the person was talking about you, which was Ronnie. That's why they showed the clip of Ronnie bumping into her into the mall, at the mall. Ain't see that part? Ooh, hold on, let me rewind it. Ooh, girl. Hold on, I got you. Got you. Let's get back to the dream. Let's get back to the dream.
My little brother, he called me. My little brother called me. I was like, Karan died. I'm like, damn. But when I said damn, it felt like deja vu because that night I had a dream. And it was about, it was this guy, he was sitting on the front step and he was like talking crap at me. I'm like, leave me alone, leave me alone.
It's the guy sitting on the front step. She's referring to Ronnie. Now watch.
Oh, what are you doing? Da, da, da. And then Karan.
Girl right here. Junior right here. Weird as a bitch.
You
weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Ain't nobody.
So she's trying to make it seem as if when she's talking about the dream that Karan is the one that protected her. No. Karan is in reference to her brothers. That's what I'm getting from it, because what happened to Ronnie. So why would it be deja vu with Ronnie passing away if you're saying in the dream that Ronnie was harming and taking a life for you like he's done before, according to y'all? So yeah, so you're clearly, Ronnie is the person that was talking the crap, the one that got injured, the one that got hurt and harmed. That is who Ronnie is. She's just trying to dial it up and make it seem like, oh, he was in the dream protecting me. No, he was not. You're literally saying how the man passed away in the dream is crazy.
Somebody stalking you. That's my fucking son. That's my fucking son. That's my fucking son.
Like, I don't know. It was weird. Like, the guy died, and then the cops was running after him, and then I woke up. Like, what the hell? What was that for?
But this is a dream.
Yeah, it was a dream. So then when
even Nene had to specify, because she's on Nene Leakes' show, because Nene knows what happened to Ronnie. So Nene like, oh, but that was a dream, though, right? Because again, it's giving actuality. It's giving like you know something we don't know. Like, because why would you even be saying this when it's the point in time this just happened? Like, you should still be in the grieving phase. You know, it seemed like, girl, that's kind of harsh, you know, to be saying when this man just passed away. Like, girl, okay, it was a dream. Like, did we need to know that? That because in the dream, Ronnie was the op, not the protector, not the hero. He was the villain in her dream. But she tried to doll up the dream and make it seem like, you know, Ronnie was protecting her. And then he took somebody's life, and then he was on the run from the police after that. No, it sounds like you're talking about one of your brothers that had Ronnie's life taken, and now they on the run. And now, you know what I'm saying? But even on Jason Lee asked her about Ronnie. Hold on, let's get to Ronnie. Let's get to Ronnie.
Yeah.
That was messed up.
Like, he left soon.
Too soon.
All type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave that had nothing to do with me. Wow. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of
that had nothing to do with her. Y'all heard her say that. It ain't got nothing to do with her, right? Keep listening.
What he did.
What he did to you?
What he did to you. In that interview, Chrisean nods her head. She nods. So it's like, okay, well, you're either way. He not here because of you. Just even Nene had to question her. Nene like, oh, that was a dream, right? Because that's pretty vivid. You know, that's pretty close to what happened to that man. So that's a little different. It don't sound like you dreamed that. It sounds like somebody told you that. Told you what happened. Because she truly wasn't there when he passed away. This is why we say setup.
I kept seeing dose for your liver everywhere, so I wanted to see what was actually inside of it. One thing a lot of people don't realize.
Because she's the setup queen. So, crazy work. But let's keep going.
Yeah, I lost somebody that I grew up with. Like, that's nothing to play with. Like, it's like a grieving world where you learn how to cope with those. You talk to people that's relating to, because I personally can't relate to somebody's dying close to me. I can't even speak on it, but
she said she can't relate to somebody that she basically just don't care. Crazy work. Crazy work. Oops. Crazy work.
If I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it.
Well, because it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Taziki says that she doesn't want to speak on it because it don't look too good on certain people we know. Even your sister didn't feel like you got something to do with this. You had every reason to want Ronnie gone. Every reason. You had no reasons to have Ronnie stay. You had every intention and to profit off of Ronnie no longer being here. So Quell comes forward. Let's get into Quell. Shout out to Krusty Updates on Twitter. I'll be able to follow them. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. So he's been coming and talking and talking and coming forward and talking and coming forward. I don't know why I was doing that. Okay. And I was gonna do a breakdown of this, but he was allegedly supposed to be going to see the police today. So I will wait until Quell goes live again and we will go from there. But I will say this, Quell, because I was going to break all of this down. But today is Monday. You said that the police, the detectives and stuff wanted to talk to you today. So we'll see. But I'm going to state this about Quell. And I'm going to be honest. Okay. Now I've been watching his videos that he's been posting. He's been up here on YouTube and, you know, other places. I have been watching the videos. Okay. And based off of what I have seen, I'm gonna have to keep it on real with you and say that Quell, you're capping. You're capping. About a lot of stuff. About a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that Quell has been saying, unfortunately, to me, does not make any sense. Okay. And I'm not even about to get into all of this stuff because, like I said, I will wait until after his meeting with federal agents today, and we will go from there. But I will say this. Erica, the reason I would say this is because this. You know, it's not Quell's first time talking about it. It's not. If you are speaking to the police, you shut your mouth. I spoke to the same detective that spoke to him. I can call him right now. He is not playing. This detective is very serious. This detective is tired of misinformation. This detective is tired of people calling him, telling them what they're seeing on social media. He is sick of it. You can tell. He wants the real and nothing else. He wants tangible. He wants facts. He wants receipts, dates, times, people, number. That's what that man wants. Okay? He ain't got time for this. So if the detective was coming to talk to you and the detective knows that you're on social media, I just don't feel like he will want anything to do with you. Because it's all supposed to be behind the scenes until certain things are taken care of. So it doesn't make sense why you're out here talking. He played a recording. He really didn't, though, Erica. He really did. Hold on.
Hello? Yes, Station Louis. Master's calling? Yes, I take the County Police. Is this going to be recorded? Hold on 1 second. 1 second.
Go play Quell's recording. This is the same recording he played. Listen. Listen, same recording.
Hello? Yes, Master's calling? Yes, I take the County Police. Is this going to be recorded? Hold on 1 second. 1 second.
And then I stopped recording the call. That's all he played. That's all he played. That's it. That's all he played. Same detective. He called me, the detective. because I had information for him and I gave it to him. And then he sent me a text number, message number but it's for submitting evidence. So you could submit the evidence right through text. But he asked me the same thing. And he asked me to not record because they're taking the investigation extremely serious. Like they...
Hey, my name is Dr. Richard Kaufman. I'm a board certified foot and ankle surgeon.
Don't want nothing out, like none of that. Quell played the same thing. After the officer asked him if he was recording, he stopped playing the recording. Why? If you kept recording. Same detective. Same person. And I stopped recording because I agree, it is serious. And I wasn't doing it for content, I was doing it for my protection, you know? Because, you know, people will call in and say, oh, I said this and this, and no, I didn't. Here you go, right here. This is what I said. This is what I sent. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. So, yeah. So that doesn't make him telling the truth. Now, do I believe he spoke to the detective? Absolutely. But do I believe that he has a full recorded phone call with that detective? No, not unless he's recording from a different device, because they can tell. They're the police. Like, they know when you're recording, and not just because it says or because there's a beep in the background. They know. So because mine doesn't beep. It doesn't beep. Like, it gives you no indication that I'm recording. None. And he knew that I was recording because I was saying, but it's like, how'd you know? I was like, well, yeah, I recorded. How do that? You know, but when he said he was a detective, you know, whatnot, from, you know, where Ronnie passed away, oh yeah, this is serious. Yeah, no problem. I have no issue. I'm not recording. And as y'all see, I still have not told y'all the context of the conversation that I had with the detective because it's nobody's business. It's between myself and him. I got sent some stuff and I just sent it on to them. Like, I'm not a cop. I can't do nothing with it. Here you go. I was sent this, you know? So that's what I did. I sent it. In the story, you know, that's it. Yeah. So, and they recorded from all there. And yes, and he could play mine, you know. But when it comes to Quell, to me, I feel like that's a way of over-promising and over-delivering, you know, because now people are expecting. So that's why I said I'll give them to today. I'll give them to today. But what it is giving is, I feel like Quell wants attention. Quell wants to be a name. Quell wants to be in this whole circus. It's what it's giving, because what really threw me off of Quell is when he said that the detective first reached out to him and he told the detective that he didn't know anything. So why would they want to talk to you? Why would they want to keep talking to you if you're telling them you know nothing? I don't know nothing about what happened with that situation. And then you were also online stating that you did know. Not only did you know that you did it, and that Blueface owes you money, and that Blueface needs to get up with you and whatnot, and this and that. When people were saying that you were the Ronnie Doe assassinator and whatnot, you agreed. Then you changed your mind. Because like you said, Quell admitted in that live that he did want clout. He did want attention, you know, that he admitted it. So it's hard to believe what he's saying when you've already lied. You're already like listed as a liar. Like that's what you are. Okay. Switching up what you're saying, you're still a liar. So if you were saying that, oh yeah, I did it, or I'm the people that was, and now you're saying like, oh, I was just.
Okay, guys, I'm about to get off. Make sure that you guys hit the like button on the way out. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on, option all, because I will be live streaming the Chrisean Rock fight. I have to actually get the date. Somebody said the date that I said that she's fighting is not the accurate date, but we'll figure it out. But I will be live streaming, paying for the for the fight, and live streaming it on my channel. So make sure you subscribe. But the notification needs to be on, so you will be sure to get it. I'll also be posting it in the community section and probably putting out like a or shorts, videos, any way that I could get it to you is you're gonna get it. But so that you won't miss it. But on the way out, make sure y'all hit that like button. Dislikes are welcome. I'm about to get off. I had enough hearing this crazy mess. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through and you know, kicking it with me. I did have a lot of information. We had a rough start. So the ones that are just now coming in here, I will put timestamps to where the video started. It'll be highlighted in blue so you can go directly to where the video started. It'll be pinned in the comment section of this live. Love y'all. Love you, Reese Cup. And thank you to all my mods and my supporters. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll definitely, regardless if Blueface is live or not, there'll always be something I will find that's going on to talk about. Love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah.